Hi everyone, thanks for stopping in. Today we are going to lay out our pattern on the fabric here that we have picked out. And this is for the maxi dress that I'm showing you with the vest. Alrighty, and we are going to go ahead and lay the pattern out for this particular dress that we are making. I did make the other dress already, I just have to tweak it and put on the embellishments, and then that one will be done. But I'm making this one just in case I don't like that one or it's too warm to wear the other one. So anyway, this is the fabric that we have picked out. These are the pattern pieces that we've got to lay out. So we have got a lot of work and a lot of pinning to do, so let me just get right to it. You enjoy. When laying out your pattern pieces, you have different widths of fabric, and so you want to measure the fabric that you are working with. Mine is a 22 wide, which makes it about 44 inches. So then what you do is, if you want to be exact, you can lay the pattern out according to the width of your fabric. Ours is 44, so we are going to lay ours out in this particular styling right here. I always try to follow the guidelines to start, but sometimes I see where I've got pattern or fabric that I can use instead, so I kind of start out following this, and sometimes I will do my own thing and lay my pattern out just a little bit more efficiently. So, but that's your beginning guides. Going to use these pins to lay our fabric. We will not be making the vest out of this fabric, so I am going to take all of the vest pieces out of this portion of what we are doing right now. Also measured, so I won't be needing to add the extensions to the bottom of the dress. I am already going to be making it in the length that it is already at, and it will still come down to about mid-calf, if not right below the knees for me, and then I can adjust it after I've made it to the desired length. And this is the adjoining pieces for the front and back if you wanted to make it the maxi dress or adjust the length anymore. And since we're not using those, we're going to leave those out of the way as well. This particular piece is for the tie, and I'll be making that in a contrasting color along with the vest, so we don't need it. So as of right now, these are the pieces that we are going to need to get this going. And this particular piece we need to cut 4 of. It was the instructions that were right next to it. Cut 4 of fabric. So what I'm going to do is just put it on here that I need to cut 4. That way I'll just remember it without having to hang on to the little pieces. teach you in school is you've got this that shows you the way it's supposed to be laid on the green, and you want to try and make sure that it is even so that your patterns, especially if you're working with a pattern fabric, that you're not off kilter or going to have the pattern lying different angles. And right now we are low. Normally, in my stage of where I'm at, I don't do the measuring. I can kind of eye it, but since we are working with the pattern, I'm going to try to be a little bit more precise. And these are the darts so that you can kind of line up and see where things need to go. And if you're just beginning, it's good to lay out your entire pattern and cut it out all at once just to make sure your fabric is going to be enough for what you're doing. But in my instance, I have a shorter table, so I am laying out my pieces as I can and then cutting them out for ease. Piece on. We are cutting it out. Just move back up what fabric we have left. And we will now concentrate on finishing this last piece that we have to cut off here. Alright, and that is our last piece of this dress cut. It should be a pretty simple pattern here, or maybe we'll be running into a little bit of work. We have to make pleat starts, if you will. I think they're calling them tucks in this instance, which I love using tucks. It's the way I alter most of my things after I've sewn them to spec, and if they're still not correctly, then I like to use tucks to kind of adjust them. Alrighty, thank you for hanging out for the cutting portion of this dress. We will see you in the next video for the putting together and sewing of this dress. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.